Hi guys, welcome to episode 6 of the Road to Glory career mode with Forest Green Rovers. Today we have the month of November ahead of us, and we have an important game against Notts County in the Emirates FA Cup. We have a game against Crawley, Crewe, Alexandra, Cheltenham and Chesterfield. And that's only five games today. That's not that many. But we're nearing us the winter, and we're hoping for a win here. We've been doing pretty good recently. Like, we've been on a good winning streak. Well, not a winning streak, but we've been in good form, getting points almost every game. I think we lost one game last time. That was in the cup. In the what was it? It's not the Carabao Cup. It's the cup for the lower leagues. I can't really remember the name. But in this episode, we're also hoping to have our first 70 rated player in the squad, and that man is obviously Ryan Sessegnon. And Notts County has been drawing left, right, and center recently, and we've been in good form, so I'm actually hoping we could pick up a win here, since this is actually a pretty good draw against Notts County. But Alexandra missed a pen from Nottingham County. That's amazing. And James scores and gets a yellow card. Maybe took off his shirt. Who knows? But that's good. James has been in good form recently, scoring goals left, right, and center, even getting 2 goals in one game in a 2-0 victory over Stevenage last episode. And it looks like we're gonna go through here. We're through in the FA Cup. That is really sick. I really hope we could get through the first round in at least one cup, and we actually did. This is the only cup we've won in the first game, so that is really good. And I'll see you guys actually in the next training we're gonna do in 1 day. So guys, training session. If Sessegnon does well this training, what? He's already up to the 70. That's awesome. Sessegnon is up to the 70 rating, probably because of the performance last game. That is amazing. First 70 rated player in the squad. He gets an A in training. Like, look at those stats just flying up. Vermeulen almost 65, and Sessegnon nearing the 71 rating already. That is good. And we're up to 91 manager rating. Where did that came from? I like that. That is amazing. We aren't even doing that well, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it, guys. So guys, going into the second game of this episode against Crawley, we're away from home, and we have no recent results on them, so I can't really tell if they're doing good, but I'm hoping for another win here, and extend the winning streak. We are on a 2-3 game winning streak. I think it's a 2 game, but a point would not be that bad either. I always take a point when we're such a low league team. They get an injury in their striker, that is good for us, and it seems as if Brown scores and Robert quickly equalizes, it's now 1-1, but it looks like a draw so far. Going into the second half, substituting coming on left, right, and center. And which team is gonna find the winning goal, or is it just gonna end in a 1-1 draw? A 1-1 draw, actually, that is not too bad for us either. I like that, and that is just good. Look at us in the table. We're still 21st, but we're now not falling behind, and that is what I like to see. We have 3 teams on 19 points, so a win would push us a lot up. But let's get into training. This training, I really hope that Vermeulen goes up a rating. That would be really awesome. Yes, he does, even though he didn't perform good in training. He goes up to 65 now. These 2 guys are doing good for the club, and I'm just excited to see Vermeulen go up in rating, because he has 90 plus potential. He's gonna be a star man for the next years to come, in the club at least. So guys, going into this game against Crewe Alexandra, and I would love to win this, because Crewe Alexandra mid-table last episode. So if we could get a win on a mid-table team, would maybe push us more up the table, with us getting 3 points and them getting 0. I really hope that we could get a win. But obviously nothing is sure yet, but we're still undefeated in a long time now, and that is really amazing. Like, just turning the form around. And Iacavoti scores, Alakavoti. That's nice. He's on loan, but it's nice that he scores, and he's also the best defender in the team. So he comes up huge for the club. And it seems like if we're gonna get the win here, 1-0 victory until the last minute when Dagnall scores and they get a point also. That is really disappointing, actually. It would have been nice with the win there, but now we moved up 1 more position. That win could actually have pushed us all the way up to 22 points, which would have given us up to the 15 position, but yeah, sadly they equalized in the last minute. But 1 point, that's not too bad either. That's nice. And Sessegnon also goes up to a 71 rating this episode. He has been doing so good recently. And next game is coming up against Chesterfield, and if I'm not wrong, this is the last game of this episode. Let's get straight into it. Okay, we're away from home. I'm hoping for a point here. I think they're pretty high up in the table. And Vermeulen scores instantly, putting us in the lead and giving us the chance for a win here with 3 points. That would still be amazing, because if you look at the table, we could fly up with 3 points, but Flores actually equalizes. So right now it's 1 point for us. I'm hoping that we get another goal. Come on, guys. Gomez goes out with Fitzwater, which I don't understand. Fitzwater is a defender. Like, are we playing defensive? And James scores. That's nice. Session gets a red card. That is disappointing for a new signing. But James scores, so we get the 3 points in the end. But I have mixed feelings about that game, because Sessignon got suspended. That is really, really not good to see. We have still 1 more game. We're not gonna take him out. He's gonna go out himself. But we're now up to 17, and we have been doing good recently. At the end of this episode, we'll look at how long we've been undefeated. I think it's quite a long time now, or at least a decent amount of games. But let's get into this game against Cheltenham. Let's just replace the problem for this match. Put in Laird instead. He's not too bad either. He's still not as good as Sessignon, but he's not too bad either. James picks up a quick yellow. The man who's been on fire recently for us. He's been performing so well. But Grims gets the goal, and we might be defeated here. That is not nice to see. We've been playing so good recently. Come on, we just need to get something going. Get the ball up and score some goals. Come on, guys. Oh, they make it 2-0, and we're probably getting defeated here. So after this game, we're gonna look at how long we're undefeated. But James gets one back, just doing so the goal deficit isn't gonna be too huge and doesn't look too bad. But our first loss in a long time. But next game in the next episode is gonna be again in the FA Cup, and it's gonna be against Lincoln City. A game that we should probably win. At least I hope to. It's the two guys who came up from the National League last time, and suspension is over now for Ryan Sessignon. That's good. But let's just take a look at how long we were undefeated for. We won. We drew. We won. We lost over here, and we won. So it was a 2, 3, 4, 5 game winning streak, or not winning streak, but not undefeated streak, and that is really good. I like that. That was a pretty nice streak. So guys, it is now the 1st, and we have used Scott monthly report, and we're just gonna check on this and check this first. So this guy seems really bad. He seems okay. Okay. What's his value? Okay. This guy, we need to keep an eye on him. Oh, it's a new Vermeulen. Is it the same guy? Oh, we're gonna set him straight away. He has he costs a lot right now. We're gonna get this guy away, and we're gonna scout these guys for another month and see what they're ready, and see if the potential is next month. And let's just take a look at the youth squad. Here's Vermeulen, 60 rated overall defender. He could be good to bring in, but he's also too young. And since last time, we know that Edwin de Graaf now has a bit more potential. We could see that on the way that it was 73 last month, and now it's 75. So we're getting closer to what his potential actually is. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Drop to Our Career Mode, or just on the next video on the channel. But if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. That would help me out a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.